So apart from the recent fatality that was the Galaxy Note 7, most Android devices arrive and are pretty easy to buy most of the time. But here is one absolutely amazing one that you just can't find on the shelves. So the device in question is the Shield Portable. By the company Nvidia, it's recently been discontinued, which is honestly such a shame because this was one of my favourite devices of all time. And it's a bit of an odd one because not only is it a tablet, but it's got a built-in controller and it doubles as a full-blown home console. It's got an HDMI 2.0 port on the back, which means that with the right kit, you can be playing games and watching movies at 4K resolution, which is just awesome. At just under 600 grams, this guy is about 4 times heavier than the average smartphone. But it's been designed very carefully and feels surprisingly ergonomic and comfortable to hold. But let's get on to what you really care about. How does this thing game? Because that's what it's really meant for. And whilst the Shield was released all the way back in 2013, and so much has happened in the Android market since then, it's a solid yes from me. Not only does it play almost every game on the market perfectly, but Nvidia has actually gone to extra efforts. They optimize games, adding in special effects, making sure they work perfectly with the Shield, that they look great, they work with the controller, and they work with its extra little features. And then there's that controller, which I have to say could do with a bit of a makeover visually, but when you actually have hands-on with it, it's surprisingly comfortable. It feels every bit as good as the new Xbox One and PlayStation 4 controllers, with the analog sticks having a really smooth motion and the buttons plenty of travel. With built-in bass diaphragms, these are still, even 3 years after this thing's launch, some of the best speakers to date on an Android device. They're loud, bassy, and they've got amazing separation when it comes to audio. They really add to the gaming experience. And throwing this all together makes the Shield Portable basically the best Android device for playing emulators on. It's got the screen, which is higher resolution than the original consoles, controls which are more responsive, speakers which mean you can hear things in the audio that you never heard before, and also the internals to run it all. And powering all this, part of the reason for such a hefty weight, is a 7,350 mAh battery, which is just huge. And whilst the actual battery life you get from that will vary a lot depending on what you're doing, it's a lot either way. And yeah, while the Shield is heavy, it is bulky, it's still not so much that you can't fit it into a large pocket. So at the same time, it's still portable. Unfortunately, I wish it was, but the Shield Portable isn't perfect. It has started to show its age in some areas. The screen resolution is only 720p, so whilst it is still bright and vibrant, and you probably won't be able to tell holding it from a reasonable distance, it isn't the sharpest. On top of that, whilst this guy is powerful, it is severely overshadowed by current flagship devices. It could do with a bit of a visual makeover, and unfortunately this guy is stuck on Android 5.1. But overall, this is a beautiful combination of hardware and software, and it's honestly such a shame that it's just been discontinued and is pretty much unavailable. It offers a one-of-a-kind, all-in-one experience that honestly was not available anywhere else, and it's sad to see something like that die. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, be sure to smash that too, I would really appreciate it. With that being said, I'm Mr. Who's the Boss, and I'm signing out.